So this is what I'm trying to figure out. As a Sigma male, I really, really don't give a fuck about this whole Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, should we call her Smith? I really don't give a fuck about all that. But as a Sigma male, a lot of times when we see something that don't quite add up, when you're being fed something and it don't quite meet the test, you'd be like, So, even though generally I don't give a fuck about other people's drama, there's something about their whole story that fully lets me know at least one thing. Will Smith is not a Sigma male. And I'm not saying that disrespectfully. Not everybody is a Sigma male. We're the rarest kind. So I'm not saying that to disparage him at all. The man is a fucking superstar. He's a legend. I mean, he's going to go down in like African American history classes and shit in like a decade or two. So I'm not saying nothing bad about Will. But what I am saying is, from a Sigma male, I know Will Smith is not a Sigma male. And the reason, there's multiple reasons why. But when you go through their history, the history of Will and Jada, and you see the different things that's happened, the different stuff that primarily she's put out there, or they've had to respond to something that she said, or whatever. A Sigma male, let me take a little hit on this one. Look, y'all, a Sigma male don't put up with none of that type of shit. A Sigma male would have bounced so... As a matter of fact, a Sigma male probably wouldn't even hooked up with Jada Pinkett. As fucking gorgeous as she is. And she's gorgeous. She's always been gorgeous. She's always been hot. Even when Chris was cracking jokes on her about alopecia, it's like, even bald, boo, you're fucking gorgeous. Ain't nobody saying nothing bad about your attraction and your looks. It's just an observation. But still, Chris make the joke. Will turn the most gangster he's ever been in his life. Nearly jeopardized his career. All of that. And I'm not going to put no blame on Jada. I'm going to say that's all Will. Will had some stuff going on in him that got triggered. It finally came out. And it triggered. So I'm not actually going to put none of that on Jada. But I can tell you most definitely, from a Sigma male, Will Smith is not a Sigma male. Because he would have dealt with all of that. There would have never been a Chris Rock slap night. They would have either broken up a long time ago, maybe never even gotten together, or in their relationship, he would have let her know, boo, I love you. You're the mother of my kids, my wife, fiance, girlfriend, whatever it is. I might kill for you. I might die for you. But if you bounce, there is a tomorrow. If I bounce, there is a tomorrow. So, love you, but I'm going through something right now where half of my heart is like, damn, is this how it comes to an end? Another half of my heart is, so I'm just saying, like, a Sigma male would have never jumped up and said, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, to someone who actually he's separated from, but they're still married, although she had an entanglement with him, but she'll never divorce him. Sigma male ain't going for none of that. None of that. If we got an open relationship, we got an open relationship. You do you, I'll do me. If we got a restrictive monogamous relationship, then we only doing each other. If we got something we don't quite understand what it is what it is, and we find some way to, gravitational, we pull away and then we come back. Something always pulls us back in together, and I just can't fully let her go. I just can't let him go. Whatever it is, then that's real. But it's got to be authentic. It's something about whatever the fuck they got going on that's not authentic. And now the whole public can smell it. Because they keep putting it out there, mostly Jada, because they keep putting it out there at some point in time, people smell the rotten shit. And then they got to cover it up. Now think about it. First she said everybody was overdoing her relationship with Tupac. It wasn't even all like that. Now, or over the course of time, well, yeah, we did kiss. But it was like kissing my brother. Well, he did write a love letter to me in prison. Well, he did propose to me. And now he's my soulmate. So, like I said, this ain't even about Jada. I don't even want to go into all that. All I want to say is I know for a fact Will Smith is not a Sigma male. It's like playing detective. It's like pieces of a puzzle. It's like you got to eliminate all the shit that just absolutely does not match. That does not match. No fucking Sigma male. None. 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 Rich, poor, black, white, Latino, all the shades and colors, all of the thickness of the wallets, all of the education in their mind. No fucking Sigma male would put up with that shit. She would have known from the very beginning either he don't put up with that shit or I don't even really fuck with that type because they don't put up with my shit. Will Smith has been tripping over. This man is in like the top 4 grossing box office actors of all time. It's like, I don't know what the ranking is, but it's like him, Eddie Murphy, Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks. The 4 greatest box office actors of all time. This man is the first person ever to win a Grammy for rap. Look it up. Him and Jazzy Jeff, the first ever fucking rap Grammy. A historic TV show. Then he becomes a box office star. And on the night where he's about to receive his Oscar for Best Actor, he gets triggered off of a light-ass Chris Rock joke who could have hit him so much harder. Who could have hit Jada so much harder. But that wasn't the point. Anyway, he gets triggered, goes up there, almost ruins his career. No Sigma male would have done any of that shit. Any of that shit, any of that shit. No Sigma male would have allowed his emotions for that woman or that relationship to boil over like that in public and almost jeopardize his whole career. Never would happen. Never would happen. So I don't know what's going on in Jada and Will's relationship. I really don't care. Nobody will know. They halfway probably don't know. What I do know is Will Smith, love him, hate him, whatever you want, and I've gone through my dips with him. When he first slapped Chris Rock, the first thing I thought was, oh yeah, that's a joke. They set that shit up because there's no way that he would jeopardize his biggest night over some light-ass joke about, and then when he was like, keep my wife's name, and then he doubled down on it. Now that's the most hood we've ever seen Will, because he doubled down on it like there was consequences behind it. Then at that point I was like, oh shit, this is real. Then I was pissed. I was pissed at Will Smith. Because I was like, man, first off, you ain't never been that type of dude. Second off, you went up there over some light-ass joke about your wife who done did all the other type of shit, but you went up there over some light-ass joke. Thirdly, slapped a black man on national, international, global TV in front of everybody. Embarrassed him, embarrassed yourself. I was pissed because I was like, you wouldn't have did that to, there's a lot of other comedians, black and white, you wouldn't have did that to. And I ain't gonna go through the full list. He wouldn't have came up there on no Eddie Griffin. And Eddie Griffin smaller than Chris Rock. Eddie Griffin wouldn't. Anyway, that's a whole nother Eddie Griffin. Holla out to Eddie Griffin. Anyway, a whole nother story. The point being is, I was mad at him. But then being a Sigma male, at some point I was like, I'm sorry, brother, man. We all fall. It's about how you get back up. When LeBron James went to Miami, the super team, him and D Wade and Chris Bosh, and the Mavericks handled them in the finals, and LeBron looked like a kid playing amongst men, I said then, just like I said with Will Smith after his slap, it's how you get back up. That's how you'll be remembered. Because we all fall. Some of us fall pretty hard. Some of us fall often. But it's how you get back up. That's who they make statues of. That's who we remember. That's who we emulate. So I went from being mad at Will Smith, to then being like, you know what, brother? Do your penance. Learn from it. They still won't be able to fuck with you. Because that's how Sigma males think. So once again, from a Sigma male, I can tell Will Smith is not a Sigma male. Because these are some of the things that Sigma males think. Just a little final note. Another little thing that Sigma males pick up on is we pick up on people being fake. They could be nice. They don't have to be malicious. But we can kind of pick up on people being fake. You can be not likable, few friends, mean. You could be popular. You could be nice and social. You can be giving, a good Samaritan. You can be all of that. But if you're fake, Sigma males, and I don't know about Sigma females, I'm going to have to look up on it, but Sigma males will notice it. We'll just be like, yeah, that's, put a little note in my notebook there, that motherfucker don't, they steps, the way they move, it's not authentic. Something up with them. So, I don't know what to tell you, but something's up with Will and Jada. That's amongst them and their kids and so on and so forth. Hey, I don't wish no shade on them, because that's not what Sigma males do. I wish them nothing but health and happiness. But, Will, you need to holler at some Sigma males. Get a couple of them in your life, because we rare, you know what I'm saying? But you need to get one or two of us in your life or something, and just be like, look, Jada, I love you, but we did our thing. We produced 2 beautiful children. They out here, they doing their thing. We made this happen. We made this come true. Bye-bye, boo. I'll holler at you.